Now I'm live. I'm back. We got Campgoer One on the phone here. We've been having some technical difficulties this morning. We'll see if this finally works. I don't know.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, you're on the air, so don't say anything, really, really, really nasty. Or really incriminating, yeah.
Well, let me tell you about Dave, all what I know.
Brenda's here. Yeah, so what happened was I'm doing the live stream on the Chromebook, and then that froze up, but I could still see everything coming through on the Windows machine. And then this Chromebook kept saying your content, your stream is unstable. We're shutting down, and it said your page, and it locked up the page. And then it said, so shut the page down. So I shut the page down. It turned off. It did not turn off the chat. So the chat kept going. So then when I tried to restart the chat, it would just say, you already have a chat going. You can't do two chats at once. So then I had to go in and delete the old chat. And now that the old chat's been deleted, I can now pop back up again. So we are back. We are back.
We're back.
I just see Brenda here. Are you getting something? Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Oh, there he is. Damn, you're still on Doxinator. Yeah. We're back. I don't know. What do I do?
Good morning, everybody.
So we got Linda, Campgoer One, here on the chat with us. She'll be our co-host via the phone. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you be the co-host. We'll just take it that way. You be the co-host.
I'll be the Brian on your side.
Yeah. Brian's not here. Just pretend that Linda's sitting right here. And
good morning, Brenda.
Good morning, Brenda. How are you? So how's everybody doing today? We're doing again, YouTube's just all screwed up this morning. I don't know. Anyway, it's 10:13 here. If you want to help support the channel, there's the little $sign. Super chats are always welcome. Or you can help out on the PayPal. What's my PayPal? PayPal.me/DCRTV. Oh, that should be a dot, not a comma. Anyway, so there we go. I don't know where Shimei is this morning. I think she's probably sleeping in. So anyway, how you doing, Linda? What's up? Are you going to get on the road anytime soon?
Well, I am trying to get some stuff. I got to get my stuff cleaned out of my garage, so when I do go on the road, I can have my garage free, so I can park my car in there while I'm gone.
Right.
I don't want to leave it outside, because it's not good around here and stuff. So I'm hoping to. My friend in Oklahoma wants me to come out there, so I just got to figure it out. I might just take my truck and go someplace because I don't want to spend all the gas unless I'm going to go to Lolapalooza, and then I'll take probably the RV out there. But you need to talk to Shimei because she had said
Shimei. Yeah, you said that Shimei was planning to go to Lollapalooza, right? We did get the big announcement that Lollapalooza is coming up on. Let me see. I wrote the date down here. October the 21st through the 24th. Yes, at the Abilene State Park, which is about an hour or two to the west of Dallas, Texas, right? So
yeah. I said something to her about talking to you about it because I had said something, to Brenda when I was on Rosie's live stream, and she said, she would go, and so I thought maybe Tim Painter would go, and he and I could truck out there together.
Yeah,
follow each other, and then you and Shimei, we could all go out there. So
Geico 75. Hey, I got to get up to Boone, North Carolina, and say hi to you one of these days. Yeah, it's one of the trips I got to make. We'll do that. I'll get you some lunch somewhere at the Comeback Shack if they have indoor seating there. We'll do that. Geico 75 is up in Boone. He got a T-shirt. I got to still make you a T-shirt, right, Linda? I got to get a T-shirt on there. Yeah, right. I sent a T-shirt to Shimei. She said she got that in the mail yesterday, so that's good. Camo Dave loves Shimei. Put a little heart on it. So, yeah. Camo Dave loves Campgoer One. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice to have.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring it to you when we go to Lollapalooza. Yeah, I'll just bring it. Camo Dave loves Lost on Land Lola. I'll have to make her one too.
I never had any problems with the mail before, but you never know around here.
Yeah, I've sent you stuff that you've never gotten. I did send you a Camo Dave Army card. I did send you one of our beautiful Camo Dave Christmas cards with me and Crotchy in it. I don't think you ever got that.
Yeah, I got the Christmas
card. Oh, you did get the Christmas
card.
Okay.
But I didn't get the Army card. So, but sometimes there's different mail carriers. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe my neighbor got it and said, "What the hell is this?" and then threw it out.
Doxinator wants to know if you have any of that birthday cake left. What was that? Your daughter's birthday?
Yeah, that was such good cake. I don't know. We got another cake coming up because it's going to be my son's 37th birthday on the 30th of May. But I've already. You have
a 37-year-old son? Really? Wow. You must be old. Man.
Yeah, that's coming up. But I had to throw like a quarter of the cake away because it was just too much. It was too tempting. Yeah, but it was really good though. It had cream frosting and then the strawberry.
Yeah.
And a real light topping, of the frosting. It was really good. I just can't have that because, I want to stay thin. I don't want to eat too many goodies because they'll put on the pounds,
Yeah, John Sweet says, "You love me." Campgoer One loves Dave.
I love Camo Dave. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, he's only around the corner there. You should maybe just go out to lunch with him and see how. I don't know. He's got a pool. He does have a pool. You were talking about your pool being a problem, keeping that clean and all that. I don't know.
Well, the
Hi,
thing
Sarah.
About a pool out here is the fact that when you have one dust storm, you might as well forget it because you have a mud pool then, and you
a
have
muddy
to
pool.
All
Yeah.
the time. And I would rather just fill it up and not deal with it, and then just get a small pool, be able to put a big canopy over the top of it, so you're not.
Yeah.
And then I can cover it when it gets dusty out because it gets like a mud hole out there, and it's flying in it. It's not fun.
Wow.
But, and then chlorine. There's a chlorine shortage.
That's right. And John Sweet got all the chlorine. He got all these chlorine tablets. He hoarded them. So yeah, he's got.
Okay, that's the problem. All right. John,
He went over there into the Walmart and just took all the chlorine tablets and stacked them box after box after box after box.
Yeah, because you got to have a lot of chlorine out here because the sun burns off the chlorine.
Brenda said, Brenda got a shirt. I sent Brenda down in Alabama a shirt. She wanted a big shirt. I was writing down the sizes. There are a lot of 2XLs. And I know that especially women, they like to use T-shirts to kind of sleep in. So they get a really large T-shirt and kind of use that as their kind of sleeping shirt. I get it. But I did, I tried to give everyone a T-shirt they wanted in the size. There were larges and 2XLs. And I think some people even wanted 3XLs, and I couldn't find any of those. And I did get, I think GB Moves sent me a bunch of T-shirts that were 2XLs and some XLs. So I did give you the size you wanted. People are going, "Oh, no, I didn't want this big shirt."
Yeah, you can use them as sleep shirts. They're nice to sleep in.
Yeah.
Especially, out here in Arizona, I sleep in the sleep shirts all the time,
Yeah.
Well, I buy the negligees when the sleep shirts are so much more comfy.
Ooh. Doxner says there are only 27 watching. There's a problem this morning with YouTube. Okay, they're not sending out the notifications. The damn thing's all messed up this morning. We get that every now and then. The damn thing just doesn't work right. People aren't getting their notifications. So we're just going to, go through another half hour of this and we'll struggle with it. But we've got Campgoer One Linda on the phone. So, so you're going to be going to Lolapalooza, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make some reservations. What I think I'm gonna do is I'll probably not go in the circle. I'll probably just make it through the park. This way, should anything come up, but from what Lola says, it's not very expensive to go camping there.
Yeah.
You pay a small fee for the park, and then I think there's a day fee also. But I think it's a lot cheaper than the other one because I paid over $100-something the last time, but then I couldn't get there because of my brakes. So did
you get that money refunded?
Yeah, I did get a refund.
Good.
Yeah, something's all good, Hey, Jimmy Moves, how you doing?
Brenda Stewart loves the shirt. Oh, I'm glad.
She could sleep with Camo Dave every night.
Nah, I do not sleep with my subscribers.
Only in shirt.
Sarah Cox, I use my favorite t-shirt as a nightie every night. Oh, I'll send you one, Sarah, too. Yeah, Sarah, do you have a place? She was kicked out of her apartment there, her little tiny house there in Albuquerque a while back. And then the landlord put everything in her vehicle, all of her stuff. I don't know. And then I think she was staying in a motel or something. Sarah, are you okay now? Sarah was having some housing issues there in beautiful Albuquerque. Anyway.
Yeah. Albuquerque is really a nice city. I was stuck there once when I had my Toyota. My went out. My fuel pump went out in my Toyota motorhome, and I stayed there for a little bit. Lots of little thrift stores and stuff. And
I've heard it's a very nice town. Yeah. Oh no, Sarah says nope. She's still. So where are you living on the street, Sarah? Oh dear. Dave is trying to hook his subscribers up through Ha. I try to do that. We try to put like different YouTubers together. Hey, they're both in Minnesota or they're both in North Carolina. Maybe they should get together. I don't know. Nomad dating. We should have Camo Dave's nomad dating service,
That's how I met my friend Sue Kelly.
Yeah.
She lives in Arizona, and we went to together. When I went and had Jamie put my fans in my new RV. So
how's Jamie doing, by the way? Is he still out? Where is he now? Somewhere in southwestern Arizona. I take it he's just working on people's RVs. That's Jamie from Enigmatic Nomadics. He's the guy that does the van build there in Parker every year. Not last year because he was in Georgia last year. But you said that he just doesn't know if he's planning to do the van build this year yet, huh?
Yeah, he said it's still too early, to know. But I don't think he's down here in Lake Havasu anymore because it's getting too warm. But we got a cool front today. But
John says it's 59 degrees there right now. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool right now. But I think he went more north towards Flagstaff or something like that.
Yeah.
I asked him if he's still in Arizona, but I didn't get a response. But he has company, so go ahead responses,
Right.
But yeah.
No fear to trek says he reserved at Lolapalooza for 2 days early, only $34 for the 2 extra days. So okay, yeah. All right, so we got to go there. I don't know. Again, I may be there. I may not. I definitely want to get out to Phoenix later this year. I want to see if Jamie's doing his van build. We'll figure things out. It's still only May. And this Lolapalooza until October. I don't know. Just get into the park and just go and say hi to everybody. I don't have to stay in the park. I could fly into Dallas. I could rent a car. I could drive out to Abilene. I could get a couple nights at the Best Western, and then I'll go and drive into the park, pay a daily, whatever their fee is, $10, and then just go and say hi to everybody, and then go stay in the hotel. Hey, that would work. I don't know. We could figure something out.
Yeah, that would work. No fear to trek. Did you get a reservation in the Circle or whatever she was called it?
The Circle of Light. the Circle of Lola. The Lola Circle. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what she called that, but she's got it reservation, in her name for that area, and then the rest of the park people can just go.
Right. Yeah. Nobody's getting notifications for the live stream this morning, so that's why we don't have quite the usual turnout we have. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube's all messed up as usual.
I didn't get a notification for the first one either.
Yeah. Why don't we get notifications for SATURDAVEs? I don't know. They're just not working this morning. So I noticed that. I'll put up a video, and it's just not getting the views that it normally gets, and it's because nobody got the notifications, Circle of Lonnie.
Rockford. Better rent a bulletproof armor car, LOL.
Yeah, I don't know. We do have nomads that live in ambulances. We do have nomads that live in old school buses. By the way, Ambulance Man is a very good video. If you're thinking about buying an ambulance that you want to turn into a camper, very good video from him yesterday about that. watch that. It's a good one. He had lots of Lefty, his beautiful pit bull in it. But, you know, somebody could do that. Why doesn't somebody get like an old Brinks truck, one of those old Brinks trucks, and make that into a camper? And then you can not have to worry about anything, right? That's not a bad idea. Get in. They got, what do they do with those old, like, you know, trucks that deliver bags of money to the banks, the Brinks trucks and whoever else does that? You know, what do they do with those old trucks? I mean, do they sell them? Can you buy one? Could you turn that into a big fortified camper? Somebody needs to figure that one out. Has somebody ever done that? You know, we have the bread truck guy that's, you know, they buy all these old, you know, you buy the old U-Haul box fans and turn them into campers. You buy the old bread trucks. What about a Brinks truck, you know?
I don't even know
armored
if they
car.
sell those because you know, from the materials that they have to make out of them, they're so heavy.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying here. Scott was saying the armored cars are just too heavy.
Yeah. So no fear to check. Do you, you're in the wagon circle then. Lola was saying that it's enough for like a couple of, you know, RVs. Do you have room for my RV if I'll go halvesies with you? Yeah,
okay. No fear to check in Lola. I mean, and that's Linda, Linda.
I mean, because if you do, then, you know, just let me know which number you're at, and then I can meet you and I'll go halvesies with you.
Scott Bierman says his big truck gets 7 miles per gallon. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how much, you know, per gallon that my RV would take to get there. Be interesting.
Yeah, I should drive little Adam down. I don't know. Little Adam, you know, I just take up half a space, tiny little car, just squeeze it in somewhere. I don't know. My feeling is that what's his name? Whatever, Eric Derrick, he's going to come down and he's going to bring like a giant entertainment center, right? He's going to bring in this giant Class A. He's going to have his motorcycle there. He's going to have his smart car. He's going to pull in, and then he's going to set up a giant karaoke stage and with big speakers and pounding music. And then he's going to have the hot tub and, you know, and all that stuff, and a whole bunch of cases of Bud Light. And then he's going to have a big movie screen because, you know, he has that screen and he's going to show movies. So he's going to be like this big entertainment thing right there. You know, I think he's planning on doing that. You know, when Lola put up her video, what was it, on Wednesday night or Thursday night? He was like the first one to say, I'm coming down with a whole big, yeah, it's, you know, maybe he could truck in, maybe get a big U-Haul with some arcade games, and he could set up a huge thing, you know. I don't know.
Well, if you knew Eric, he's an entertainer himself.
Yeah,
I mean, but you know, he just likes to have fun. You know, I mean, I wish people would quit cutting up on him all the time, because I mean, everybody has a past, and you know, people can change, and he's done a lot, you know, better for himself than, you know, where he once was. So, you know, everyone needs to chillax. I mean, you know, Eric is just a person too. He's got feelings too.
Yeah.
Maybe his upbringing, or maybe, you know, something in his life was not as rosy as everybody else's, but at least he's trying, you know. I mean, you got to give him credit for that.
I've always said that about his channel. I've always said that he does an extremely good job putting, you know, storytelling, getting content, you know, doing his videos. I mean, you look at where he was 3, 4, 5 years ago when I first started the Campgoer One channel, and his videos are pretty primitive, and they're very slick now, and they're well done. And he does, you know, most nomads, you know, try to make a living wage on YouTube, and they just can't do it. And he seems to have succeeded in that. You know, he's managed to do it.
Yeah, well, and you know, like I said, you know, he's really trying his best, and for, you know, I tell you, being educated in behavioral health is substance abuse. You know, I've got a BA in psych, you know, and I've worked in case management in Arizona. I tell you what, it is better for people to vent than to hold it pent in, because
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, when those people don't let it out, those are the ticking time bombs. Trust me, I know. I've been around them before. So,
hello, King Pookie, you know, Alvarez. Yeah, a lot of people though, they use YouTube to vent, you know. They really do. Yeah. You know, usually in the olden days, you go get a psychiatrist and pay $150 an hour or whatever. But now it seems like a lot of people just vent on YouTube, you know, and they just kind of use their audience as kind of a sounding board for every stuff that's going on in their head, you know.
Well, trust me, when I tell people I have a counseling background and education and substance abuse, boy, do I get the people. I mean, they always were telling me this and telling me that.
Yeah.
You get, I mean, I don't mind listening. I really don't. But, you know, people that, you know, like I haven't worked in the field for a while now, but, you know, when you hear it every day, you get burnout. And, you know, there's only so much that you can listen to before you get burnt out. But John Sweet, I talked to Shimei about all of us, you know, going someplace. So maybe when she comes out here, she'll take her mom and we can take Dave and we can all go out to Vegas. And then I talked to Rosie too, and Rosie said, "Yeah, I'll meet you guys in Vegas."
Okay, sure, hold. I'm going to refill my tea. You keep going, okay? Keep going. I got the phone right there.
Yeah. So I mean, that, you know, the more the merrier. It's a fun time in Vegas. You know, I mean, I don't think I'd be walking down the alleys like Rosie does, you know, or all those backwoods like Rosie does, but I don't know. But it would be fun, you know, have a whole bunch of us go out there.
Yeah, you know, I've got a lot of things cooking this year. We got Tripp and Tracy's coming by in early June, so we'll have some fun there. Maybe, as I said in the original video this morning, I would love to like do something. Maybe we could go up to the top of Mount Mitchell or something, or do a few things, you know, and put her on some live chats or something. I want to just do a little more than just taking her over to some fancy schmancy dinner. You know, that would be nice. And then we've got the Beaver Den. I believe that's Jade and Frank there. They may be coming by soon for a nice visit. Rosie said originally that she wants to come east this year, you know, and said she has friends in South Carolina and North Carolina she wants to visit. You've said you want to come over to maybe Nashville sometime. You've got some people there you want to see. Just a lot of people around. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be fun. Nashville is always fun. I love going to Nashville.
I would like to go to Nashville too. There's a guy I've been texting who lives in Eastern Tennessee, and I was saying maybe we could go over to Nashville. I don't know. There's a lot of plans in the works for later this summer and stuff like that. You know, I've never been to Pigeon Forge. I'd like to do that. You know, people. You know, a lot of people are in North Carolina right now. Adventure Van Man was here, but he's like hustling up to Virginia to do something. So a lot of people. And again, North Carolina is such a big state. Eastern North Carolina is, you know, a long ways away from Western North Carolina. So hey, I'm in your state, but yeah, you're still a ways away. You know.
I would love to go to Nashville. My friend Shelby that I took to the Van Build a couple years ago, or not last January, but the January before, she's friends with Carrie Underwood's mom. They went to school together, and I've met Carrie, and also I've met a couple of times Kelly Pickler, and they're right there in Nashville, and they go out to some of the, well, maybe not Carrie, but I know Kelly Pickler goes out to some of those venues out there and goes out and sings and stuff inAshville. So that would be kind of fun to run into them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or listen to somebody like that. Hi, Brian Forrest. How you doing?
Some people are, this is Campgoer One Linda on the phone. She's out in the Phoenix area. She knows a lot of YouTubers. You know, you name them, she knows them.
Yeah, I've met several. You know, I mean, I've met Caravan Carolyn. I've met RV Joey. I've met Nomadic Fanatic. I've met what's his name? There's three little dogs. Oh my God!
Kevin, Kevin, yeah.
I met Camper Van Kevin. I know Aja. You know.
Yeah.
I got pictures with Aja and Kevin and Nomadic Fanatic and yeah. So yeah, I mean, everybody is just a person. You know, they're not. You know. They're not famous or nothing, but you know, I mean, everybody has their own little thing, but I tell you, I would say out of all the people that I've met, Aja is the very most nicest person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She seems like it. She always seems like it. Again, it's sometimes hard to tell when you see nomads. They put on a certain persona and they act nice, but then you hear like, you know, oh, she's not really that nice. She's just pretending to be nice and sweet on camera. And then you hear who are the real nice people, you know, like Terry and Scott. You know, like, you know, everybody that's met Terry and Scott, or there's not one person will ever say anything nasty about them. They're always just, you know, they're the sweetest, nicest people, you know.
Yeah, I've met Terry and Scott too. When I went to the Vanville the last time, I was walking around with my daughter, and Terry gave Sierra a nice, destination open road hat. She's like, "Oh, Sierra, where's your hat? It's sunny outside," and she gave her a hat to wear. So that was really nice.
Yeah,
they're really nice people. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know who they were at first when I first met Aja because I didn't know their channel, but when I first came into the Vanville, the first people I seen was Eric and Aja.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then Aja had her camera going on me, and she was filming it, and she's like, "Hey, hi, how are you? And what's your name?" And I blurted out my name, so I wasn't thinking here I'm live on YouTube or I'm, in a stream, but I wasn't into that, back then.
Has anyone heard of Murray Chumley in Nashville? Who's that, Sarah? I don't know.
Never heard of that name.
Never heard of that. Is that a nomad? Wow. All right. So we got Lolapalooza coming up in October. That should be cool. We don't know if there's going to be a van build in November. Now, Jamie has said that he was trying to put together a van build over the summer there in Indianapolis. I guess that ain't going to happen either because we'd probably be hearing about it by now. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. What other stuff? Yeah, again, then there's always RTR coming up. And I'm Almost Happy Camper Jamie. Almost Happy Camper Jamie texted me the other day and said that he's planning a van build. I don't know the date on it yet, but he did say that I'm invited if he went, but he did the, the Boondockers Bash. So I think he's trying to get that more into like a van build mode or something. Now that was December, right before, is in between, what was the van build and then, the RTR in January. So I don't know his dates on that, but he said he is planning for something in the later part of the year for the Nomads. So there's a bunch of stuff coming up.
Yeah, Doxy, we need to just block this Peter because we know who that is. I know who that is for certain.
Peter.
Yeah, we need to just block him altogether.
John Sweet, yeah, he's hanging on to his chlorine tablets like it's Bitcoin.
Right? Yeah, because nobody's going to be able to get them. And, you got to put a lot of chlorine in the pools in the summertime here because it'll just get green if you don't.
What is if they have like a shortage of it? So people have to go out and hoard it for 10 years, Oh, we'll never get chlorine tablets again. So we've got to buy 800 boxes and stock up. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute now, just, okay, get enough boxes to get you through the summer. Don't worry about it. In a couple months, there'll be chlorine tablets all over the place. But why do people always do that? Oh, there's a shortage of toilet paper. We need toilet paper for the next 20 years, Yeah, I don't know,
I think this virus, everyone thought it was going to be a stomach virus. That's why they hoarded the toilet paper.
Noreen's asking who's on the line. We have Campgoer One Linda out in Phoenix, Arizona. She is a friend of a lot of the YouTube stars. Kevin, Eric, she knows a lot of people. Enigmatic Nomadics, yeah. Campgoer One. So I don't know. We were planning to do this morning, but we were having our first chat went down the toilet. There was some technical issues, so I just popped back up and thought, hey, we'll put Campgoer One on the phone. This is our co-host this morning. So there. Carol on the phone. Carol. Yeah, if Carol wants to be on. You want to be a co-host on the show? That's cool. Carol. Camper Camp.
I hate to hear her response.
Ha ha ha. So anyway, speaking of another Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl had a nice video out this morning. She is still in Illinois visiting some friends there, but she's having trouble with her trailer. Her leaf springs or something's going bad. She's just like, how much work do you put in these vehicles? She's got a van and a trailer, and it's always something wrong, always something wrong.
Yeah, I seen her video pop up last night, but I was watching Rosie. I tried to call you. She was there.
Well, it was 2 a.m. I don't have the ringer on. I need my sleep. So what happened with Rosie in Mexico? Anything interesting?
Oh, they were in Ensenada, and it was really nice. I mean, the streets were clean, and there was a lot of music going on, and they.
Well, I get it, Brenda. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked really nice, you know, and I was like, dang, this looks like fun. I want to go. But yeah, I was watching, I don't know, 3/4 of it, and then I kind of dozed off, and then I woke up and she was already offline. So
okay.
Shemaine was on there last night, so.
Yeah, that's why I think Shemaine's not here this morning. She's probably sleeping in this morning. She was up all night with Rosie. Yeah.
Yeah, Rosie's doing some pretty cool stuff lately. You know, she's been, filming a lot of different places between Vegas, and then she went to that old mental health place that looked kind of spooky, and then she was walking down the alley in LA, and was filming some of that stuff, and it was kind of interesting. It's a good thing it was daylight though. They were filming some commercial or something somewhere where they were walking.
Oh, really? Wow.
I was watching that, and then she popped on live because I thought, man, I wonder when she's going on live. I like her live streams. They're fun, you know.
Yeah, very cool.
They run into the night pretty much, you know. Sometimes in 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Well, Rosie's had a lot of excitement. I mean, she almost had an accident the other day. She was at her favorite Chevron station getting her coffee, and there's like a robbery going on, and the cops are there. I mean, she's been in the middle of a lot of things right now. I don't know, man. California's crazy.
Yeah. She's pretty bold. You know, I mean, I have a friend that's transgender in Wisconsin. When I first met her, she was too afraid to even go out to the bars because she thought, man, if a guy hit on her, found out that she was not a chick, you know, that she'd be beat up or something. I said, hell no. I said, don't worry about that shit. I said, ain't nobody gonna beat you up. I said, I'll make sure of it.
Yeah.
You know.
John Sweet sent me an ear trimmer a couple weeks ago, and then Rockford sent me the exact same model the other day. So now I have 2 ear trimmers that are exactly the same. So yeah.
Yeah, you got one for each hand, for each ear.
Mr. Rockford needs to set. Mr. Rockford, you didn't make a donation today. I'm letting you a lot of gooky comments from you. Man, throw us some money. Hit that super chat. Jeepers. Rosie's traveling, not sitting at home at the rancho. That's right, Noreen. That's right. She's out there busy doing stuff, right? And she's working hard. She's had a tough year with all these kooky things going on with Elvis and with her YouTube monetization and stuff. You know, YouTube is a crazy place. And you just, you think you got all your ducks in the order, and then something kooky happens, I don't know.
Yeah, that Elvis is kind of a weirdo.
Yeah.
So is, a few other people that I know too, but you just got to kind of ignore them. But I think I've seen a video that Rosie said she quit her job. I don't know.
Rosie did. I think she did. She was working at that medical office there. I think she was doing some bookkeeping and stuff for them. So yeah, I think something happened there where she didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Again, she does so many live chats, I don't get to see everything she says, but I think she did mention that job is history now. Yeah.
Well, traveling around is nice. You got to have the money to do it, though. But she's got that van that she said gets pretty good gas mileage, so that's cool.
Yeah. She was thinking of trading in the van a while back too, but then she said the prices on vans. It's really not easy to buy a vehicle now because there's a shortage of chips. There's a shortage of vehicles. Prices are up. Yeah.
I seen a van the other day when I was coming back from taking my daughter someplace, and
James Rockford's broke. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many miles it had on it though, but yeah, I thought about selling my Toyota RV and just getting a van so that I don't know. Sometimes I shouldn't have probably bought my huge RV, although it doesn't do too. It runs really great.
Yeah.
I don't know how much gas it would take to get across country.
Noreen says that Rosie was joking about quitting her job. She said she returned to her job after 2 hours. So she's still working that. Yeah, don't give up your day job. Don't bet all your money on YouTube, right? I'm going to quit my job and just earn money on YouTube. And yeah, that isn't always a good idea, right?
Right.
Rosie quit, but it was settled, and then she went back under certain terms. Okay, so Brenda. So yeah, people are filling us in on what happened with Rosie and her job. Lots of white sails for sale down the street from me, says Noreen. Ooh, okay. All right. Maybe Noreen ought to buy one. Noreen on the road. Marshall Camus, Elvis, yeah, he said he's got a job in Chicago doing something. It's not a job he likes, and he's still looking around for something else, but at least, hey, he needs to pay the bills, and YouTube ain't an option for him anymore, Right. So Kevin and Felix, what's up with them these days? Snowflake is where he said he was, and then he had some repairs to do on that vehicle that Kevin gave Felix. Is that a good thing? Felix had a van, and he's just him and his little dog. Does he need a big Class A? Is that almost too much for him?
I would kind of think that it was too much for him, but I don't know. I mean, I think maybe. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe Kevin felt, that, a while back when he sold his property, he kind of made Felix homeless. So maybe that was why he felt compelled to give him that. I don't know, but I just hope he can afford it. But he's been getting more subs, but, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that Felix wanted to, say, well, no, thank you. I mean, it is nice that he can get a shower and all that, because, if you're in a van, it's not that easy unless you make your own shower. And, man, you got to have soap and water, especially if you're out in the desert, man. I was out there for 4 days without a shower, and I was climbing the walls. I couldn't handle it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The morning I said goodbye to Jamie, I hadn't taken a shower. I had to put the perfume on. Scoot over there a little bit.
The problem is, especially if you're in a heat. Now, you're not so much humidity there, but you had in a humid climate. You just sweat and it doesn't evaporate, and then you get all sticky, and that's an awful feeling to go to bed at night and you're all sticky, and it's just like yuck. Yeah, we haven't really had any batches of heavy humidity here yet. We've actually had a very nice. It's warming up today, up into the maybe upper 80s, but humidity is not a factor yet. It will be. One of these days, the humidity switch will flip and it'll just get super damp and muggy. And then it's like you got to take a shower at least every day or a couple times a day, right?
Yeah. Well, the humidity makes it worse, but out here, it's the dust and the dirt that's crazy. And, it's like Randy the Mobile Traveler came out to my house one time, him and his wife, when he was married. And he was going to do that roofing job for me. Well, that didn't turn out to be.
Yeah.
But I offered him a shower, and he didn't even take it. Boy, his wife showered. I didn't even have to ask her twice. She's like, "Where'd your towels?" but he walks around with no, just like flip flops on all the time. And boy, his feet look so crappy. Oh my God! Wow. I thought to myself, if I was his wife, I'd be saying, "Bitch, get in the shower."
Hey, we just got $1 from John Sweet. $1. Thank you, John. See, Doxinator, I'm not washed up. We're not washed up. Rockford said he's broke. His refrigerator and his generator are shot.
Brenda, $5.
$5 of Brenda. See, every dollar helps. Thank you, Brenda. I used to go to Apache Sunrise and ski and then travel down and swim in my pool. Oh, Sarah Cox. So I hope you're doing all right, Sarah. I really hope everything's going okay. I'll give you a call later and we can chat. I do talk to a lot of folks on the phone lines here. We'll do a call in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. So anyway, JR pitching a shout out. No, it's not a shutout today. Doxinator is just mean. He's mean. Anyway.
He's sassy. Sarah Cox, where are you? Are you in New Mexico?
She's near Albuquerque. Yeah.
Albuquerque?
Someone said the Illuminator did a video on me. I don't know. I don't see all these things. Yeah.
You'll have to give me your number, Sarah. When I go through Albuquerque, I'll stop and visit you.
I have Sarah's number. If you want, if she gives me permission, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Cool. I could stop and see you on the way there.
Yeah. That would be cool. She sounds like a nice lady. So
I got stranded one time. My transmission went out, but I was just what was it? West of Albuquerque. I'm trying to think of the name of that little town. It's just a little west of there. But I got stranded one time, and there was an Albuquerque police officer that said that I could come stay by his house, and I'm like, oh goodness. But I did, and his wife was really nice, and he has a few kids, and they had a nice little like a guest house. I stayed there for 3 days, and they didn't want to charge me nothing. And then he had a friend that worked on transmissions and fixed my transmission, and down the road to Phoenix I went.
Wow, wow, very good, very good.
Yeah, I got really lucky.
Wow. All right. So your plans this year then, get out to Lolapalooza in October. You got some friends you want to meet around the country, right? So so you got some plans.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Wisconsin first. I'm going to stop in Oklahoma and go see my friend Shelby, where Carrie Underwood's from, in Shakota. And then I'm going to go up to Wisconsin, go check on my property in Wisconsin, and then probably stay there for a little bit and visit my friends and go up to Oshkosh and different areas, and then come back down, swing down by Shelby again, and then come back to Phoenix. And then later on, I'll go out to Lolapalooza.
Yeah, very good.
I'm really curious as to how much gas mileage it is, but the only thing is, I just don't want to get stranded anywhere. It's scary to get stranded, especially by myself, with just me and my daughter, because that's what happened to me the last time with that transmission.
Yeah.
That was kind of scary, you know. And if I go to Lolapalooza, I'll be taking the 10, so you go right past, what you call it, right past Mexico, right by the border there.
You go right through El Paso, right? Yeah.
Through El Paso,
or that 8. Is that the 8? I don't know. The 10, the 8, the 4.
Well, if I got stuck in El Paso, I could always call my ex-mother-in-law.
Oh, okay. She'll be right over to help. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can maybe get a hold of them guys, but you know, I haven't seen them in years, but I don't think they'd say get away from me. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, because my ex and I still talk. He's back up in Wisconsin, so we'll probably go see him when we're up there, because he bought a house in my hometown. He said El Paso was just too hot for him.
John Sweet says he's on vacation. Every day's a vacation. He'll work like 2 days a week, and then I'm on vacation again. I'm taking more vacation time. It's on my Memorial Day vacation, and then he's moving next month, and he needs more vacation. So yeah, he's always. Anyway, John Sweet's moving to a new place there near Apache Junction, so that'll be interesting. So I don't know.
It'd be nice if you're going to live in Apache Junction area or Mesa to have a gated community, because yes, a Packer fan on board. Yeah, because you know, I mean, there's a lot of tweakers in Mesa.
Yeah, be careful.
My friend that I went to high school with, her daughter was out in Mesa. She became a what was it? I don't know what it was, but anyhow, long story short, she's the meth head at the end, and I took her in, and I tell you, I had to use every counseling tool in my bag to, keep up with her. Plus, working with the probation officer, she was on probation, so. But she's better now. She's out in Wisconsin. She's got a boyfriend and all that. So it turned out good. She got away from all the drugs in Arizona. There's a lot of drugs out here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the same thing here. There's a big meth problem here in this part of Appalachia. Yeah, we're part of Appalachia here, and you do know there's a lot of homeless folks here in town. There's a lot of drug issues. Yeah, it's an issue all over the country. But yeah, you see it a lot here. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Mr. Rockford. Mr. Rockford just got his EBT card loaded, and he threw $25. Thank you, Rockford. Wow. Thank you.
I think that they need to have more open spaces in the desert for homeless people and build those little houses for them like they did in California.
I think so. You know what? I think Mr. Biden or whoever's president should start like a department of homelessness, and then they should just focus on that. There's so much room in this country for people to, that don't have houses, to get houses and to live. We should have some organization like HOWA that would be deal for homeless folks and get them housing. I don't know. It can't be that expensive. You know, if you shared the cost around and the federal government, they could have, you know, I don't know. You know, you look at Arizona and Utah and Wyoming, and they're these giant empty states and they're beautiful. Why not put a little, you know, town in somewhere in hinterland of Wyoming and let people, you know, let a homeless village or something where people could live and, you know, maybe build some businesses and do something. I don't know. You think like with a giant country the way we are and how much empty land we have, why can't we do something like that, you know?
Well, and that guy out in Los Angeles, there's a guy that's on YouTube that was building like just small, tiny homes.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of those people, you know, they started moving into them and they were so happy with them. And then the city came along and said, no, they got to go. They would rather have those nasty tents and they have no place for people to go. You know, decorated little, I don't know, shanty. You know, I mean, even having a little shanty with 4 walls and a locking door, that's really big for them.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Scott, Section 8 housing. If you apply for Section 8 housing here in Arizona, by the time you're maybe 70 years old, you might come up on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good, you know, results with Section 8. They just need to have something. Then that would take away all those tents and all that stuff, you know, almost like a slab city, but, you know, build little tiny places, you know? I mean, a lot of stuff that they can do, but they just don't. I don't know why. You know?
I don't know. You know, exactly right. Exactly right.
I know there's a lot of people, you know, panhandling here in Phoenix, and you know, sometimes I give them a buck or two, but I always look them right in the eye and I tell them, don't use it for drugs.
Don't use it for drugs or booze. Yeah.
They look at me like, you know, like, wow, how did you know? But you know, you gotta plant that seed. You know, I mean, when I did my drug and alcohol internship down in Tucson, I was approached by a lot of people, and I had substance abuse counselor written on my name tag, and they seen it. And this one guy, I offered him a sandwich, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm good," or whatever. And then I left. I thought, shoot, I forgot to get something to drink, and I turn around, and come back, and the guy says, well, you know, maybe I'll take you up on that sandwich, you know, because he wanted money. And I said, you know, if you're going to spend it on drugs and stuff, I'm not going to.
Yeah, and that's true. Pedro says here, most people on the street, you know, do not want to get off the street. They're addicted to drugs and booze, and that's true. And, you know, and then you have a housing place, and they'll say, you know, it doesn't work. Even if you give them a house, they have addictions. They don't support their life. You know, it's much more than just building them a house and saying, okay, you can live here now at some rent reduced price. They have so many problems in their lives, you know.
Well, even if they have problems in their lives with drugs, you know, being addicted and stuff, you know, they still like to have a place that they can lay their head at night, that they know that they're not going to get kicked or shot or stabbed or whatever.
I know.
I mean,
how about building more of like what Japan has, those capsule hotels? You know, just put when you get you pay like $15 and you get a little capsule, you know, and you have a bunk in there. And I don't know, that might not be a bad idea, especially in big cities where there's a lot of homelessness. I don't know.
Yeah, but those little shanties that they were building in Los Angeles, those were perfect because they had a locking door, and that's what people need. You know, everybody has the right to have a little space to their own, and having a tent just doesn't cut it.
Right. No, we got to end this now. It's almost 11. This is Campgoer One Linda. She is our guest today. We had a misfire morning show that got messed up. So I came back on and put Linda on the phone. So she's been our guest host today. I want to thank her so much. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to go and do our live stream tonight at 7 p.m. with your calls. So we'll have a call-in show tonight. I want to thank John Sweet. I want to thank Brenda and Mr. Rockford for their kind super chats today. I really appreciate it. I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Linda. You take care. And, you know, maybe we'll get together later this year at Lolapalooza. I don't know. That's certainly a possibility.
Well, that's what we need to do. Like I said, no fear to trek. If you have enough room to, you know, have me to pull my camper and I'll go halvesies with you, let me know.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
right.
Because in this way, it'd be cheaper for both of us, and we can all get together.
Oh, the hat. Oh, darn. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I totally forgot about that. I put that in the box here. John got me a hat. And he sent me a hat in the mail. Oh, I got to get it here. Where's that hat? Okay, yeah. He sent me a hat that has hair on it. Hi, Janice Lala. John, I meant to wear this. I'll have to wear this tonight. It's kind of... It makes me look like I have a visor and a whole bunch of gray hair. Look at that. I look like a real old man now. See, I got my visor and my gray hair here. Yeah. I was going to wear that. I totally forgot about it today. Thank you for reminding me, John.
It's kind of like a visor in the front.
Yeah, a visor with like old... I really look like I have a full head of hair now, don't I? Camo Dave. All right, everybody. Thank you, Linda. I'll chat with you later. And I want to thank everybody here on the chat this morning. And you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And we will talk to you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for the call-in show. All right, everybody. And
see you guys later. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tonight.
Okay. Let's see if I can hit the end stream button here if it works. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Linda. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Vlog under.